This is the most crucial video you'll watch on the internet this year. 2024 is already halfway through. Join me and let's accomplish years of work in just 4 months. With this strategic approach, I completed 2 months of work in 7 days, and that's why I created this video. On December 31st, 2024, you'll look back, open this video and realize its impact. Give me a few minutes and I guarantee this will transform the remaining months of this year into the most productive period of your life. This video will guide you to achieve a 10-year goal in 6 months, while the world takes 4 months. Hear this tale. Once there was a young king with a force of 100 to 200 soldiers resting in a village. A messenger arrived with grave news. The border was on the brink of an attack by 500,000 soldiers. Though he appeared to be resting in his mind, he was ever vigilant and prepared. He commanded his soldiers to discard their weapons, lower the flag, don religious robes, and ascend a prominent wall where the enemy could easily see them. There he lit incense, played flutes, chanted mantras, and paid no heed to the approaching threat. The enemy was bewildered. What was he doing? Why did he show no fear? This is a true account. The enemy, confounded, abandoned their attack and retreated. Zhuge Liang was known as the Sleeping Dragon. This is the persona you must adopt. His adversaries knew him well, aware that he always had a masterstroke up his sleeve. Initially underestimated, he would ultimately outwit everyone. You must emulate this, surprising everyone by year's end with the relentless determination of John Wick. Your intellect and quick thinking are your greatest assets. Time is secondary. Even with just 4 months remaining, significant achievements are within reach. Success hinges not on the time left, but on the precision of your strategy. Zhuge Liang thrived on strategy and presence of mind, not on abundant time. Emulate Zhuge Liang, remain silent, and let your results speak volumes at year's end. Sharing your plans prematurely releases false dopamine akin to a hollow victory. This premature satisfaction diminishes your drive to work. For the next 4 months, adopt silence, become the sleeping dragon, and channel your efforts. Eliminate distractions and focus, or risk squandering 2024 as well. First, do not manage time. Manage energy, manage your focus. What will you achieve with mere time? You must accomplish in 2 hours what others do in 10. Number 2, avoid getting entangled in discipline. Discipline is not required to complete one task. It is required to manage 10 different tasks. We are not obligated to handle 10, we must excel in one significant task. Third, cease multitasking immediately. Dividing your attention between multiple tasks ensures failure. Concentrate on a single task to achieve success. You cannot steer 2 boats at once. Fourth, eliminate the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Embrace the necessity of going silent for 4 months. The world remains unchanged. Nothing is truly missed. However, if you fail to withdraw, you will forfeit significant opportunities by year's end. I too practice silence and withdrawal. To dominate the world, you must first retreat from it. Fifth, ensure your quality hours are not squandered in the wrong place. Your success hinges on where you allocate your quality hours. Regardless of your stature, you can only produce high-caliber work with intense focus for 3 to 4 hours. If your work is superficial, your energy reserves are finite. Treat your time like currency. Do not indiscriminately say yes. Do not allow an excess of people to encroach upon your time. Preemptively decline. Be resolute in your refusal. Seventh, do not commit to multiple tasks. If you believe 3 tasks are crucial, then none of them truly are. Your focus should be so intense on one task that the others become irrelevant. Eighth, and most critically, do not think small. Set a goal so substantial that achieving it commands your full attention. How do you accomplish a 10-year goal in 6 months? Dedicate those 6 months entirely to it. Our minds are wired to become fixated on significant achievements. Set a goal so monumental that one question dominates your thoughts. What will it feel like when this is achieved? Envision that by December 31st you have advanced tenfold in your life. What will that feel like? Do not sell logic to your brain, sell emotions to it. Convince it that it feels incredible to imagine. What will it feel like when it happens? Listen, you must not just hear. The day this connection is made in your mind, it's over. Your brain will drive you to work relentlessly and leave a lasting impact. These were the 8 principles you must adhere to, the things you must avoid. But this was merely the introduction. Yes, this was just the beginning. Now heed what must be done. Our discussion on becoming a sleeping dragon was incomplete. Why must you become a sleeping dragon? Why must you conceal your intentions? Why must you hide your thoughts? Because when everyone knows your intentions, your actions are influenced by the world, not your goals. Doubt it? Test it this year, and you will be convinced. Guard your plan, protect your idea until the work is complete. Once a king sentenced his minister to be thrown among wild dogs as punishment. The minister had served the king for 10 years, but due to false accusations and others' words, he remained silent. He requested, "Give me 10 days, and then administer the punishment." For 10 days, the minister cared for the wild dogs, making them his own. On the day of punishment, the dogs did not bite him, they loved him. The minister declared, "Your Majesty, I served you for 10 years, and you condemned me due to false accusations. I cared for these dogs for 10 days, and they are not attacking me, they are loving me." The king was astounded, the outcome shook him. Now consider, what if the minister had announced in advance that he was asking for 10 days to tame the dogs? Why do you need 4 months to transform your life? Only you and the Almighty should know that, no one else. What is the benefit of discussing it? The benefit is that people become aware of your intentions, but the drawback is that people become aware of your intentions. Bismarck employed this strategy, concealing his intentions to reclaim Prussian land. He assured Austria that he was collaborating with them, that he was on their side. He concealed his true intentions and highlighted the benefits. But after winning the war, he declared, "I fought for my country, to reclaim my country's land, and I'm taking it back. Farewell." For 4 months, remained silent. After 4 months, emerged victorious. The first crucial lesson from this video is to work quietly on your goal until December 31st. Disappear and embody the essence of a sleeping dragon. Remember, disappearing without a clear purpose and knowledge is futile. It's merely slumber. To achieve anything of value, you must pay a price. You must become indispensable to the world. Otherwise, you will be replaced. Naval Ravikant asserts that specific knowledge is something that cannot be taught. If it can be taught to someone else, the world will teach it to someone else and replace you. You must establish a stronghold. You must have an unassailable position. A goon once saved an Italian city from an impending attack. That goon performed a monumental favor. The citizens decided they must reward the goon who saved them from such a grave threat. Everyone deliberated on what to bestow upon him. Land and wealth seemed trivial. One person proposed making him the king, but even that seemed insufficient. They decided, let's make him immortal, let's kill him here and build a temple in his honor. People would venerate him for eternity, and this is a factual account. They indeed killed him and established a small shrine there. Why do you think they killed him? They had no intention of making him immortal. They killed him because they no longer needed him. To conquer the world, you must save it, just as Tony Stark saved it from Thanos. And that Thanos could be poverty, suffering, or solving a significant problem for humanity. What must you possess to achieve that? The answer lies in specific knowledge. When you become replaceable, you will be replaced. That is the harsh reality. Don't accept it? That's your choice. So what is the second takeaway? I won't master 10,000 kicks, brother. I'll master one kick 10,000 times. Now heed the third point. Concentrate all your energy and strength into a single point until it yields results. The most effective cutting of granite and metal is achieved with what? Some will say lasers, others will say saws, but very few will recognize the power of water. Even the strongest metal can be cut with a high-pressure stream of water, directed through a small nozzle. Now consider that same water dispersed like a fountain. What will it achieve? It won't even cut through a piece of paper. And if you attempt to cut metal with it, what will happen? By focusing your energy and time, you can cut through metal with water. Stop being someone who merely reads books, who reads 10 books a year but accomplishes nothing. Instead, direct your energy with purpose. channelize it. You are on the path to becoming something significant. You are mastering it. While the rest of the world engages in superficial tasks, what should you do? You don't need to study everything. Focus on what will propel you forward. Invest your energy in that direction. Number 4, eliminate unnecessary information. To maintain a laser focus, you must not be distracted by irrelevant details. Identify what is pertinent to your objectives and disregard the rest. Remove the superfluous. Discipline your mind. When you encounter something unnecessary, dismiss it immediately. Do not chase after others' opinions. If you are curious about whether people are impressed by your work, whether they appreciate your efforts, or whether they notice what you are doing, it is futile. What value do these opinions hold? They are a waste of your time. Concentrate solely on your goal, not on how others perceive you. Understand your strengths and weaknesses, not what others think of them. You do not need anyone's validation to make your mark. What you require is unwavering focus, and with that focus, you will leave your mark on the world. Finally, and most critically, take a risk with your brand. What does that entail? A formidable leader takes calculated risks. Queen Elizabeth I was a commanding leader. She never married because she understood that marriage could compromise her authority. She leveraged her status as a single woman to her advantage. In the same vein, you must take risks that can significantly enhance your brand value, rather than merely playing it safe. So, what is your next move? Become a sleeping dragon. Maintain your silence, execute your plan with precision, channel your energy, and remain undistracted by the surrounding noise, so that at the year's end your results will speak volumes. This is your moment. With a strategic approach, you can achieve remarkable outcomes in the remaining months of 2024.